Today is May 5th, 2022, and this video covers today and yesterday. I did not make a video yesterday because I held positions overnight. It is about 10 a.m. Chicago time. Starting with the indices, MES, I had taken a short as the news was coming out, the Fed news, and added the second one way too early. I should have stuck with my rule and taken the second one in here. The position would have been much better off than it was draw-wise. I held it. I just didn't see anything the Fed was saying that is positive, and I just had no idea why we were going up. I was pretty convinced that this is coming back, but because I've taken a lot of draw, my target was below here, a smaller target than usual. The logical target for me would have been in here somewhere, and another piece here toward the POC level. So I'm up on this trade. I'm in Q the same way. I've taken a short. The second one was a bit early as well. Should have been taken in here. Covered both of them in here, and it continues now. But at the same time, like I said, I've taken a lot of heat on this trade. Did not want to have it come back and start going to new highs. M2K short covered in here. MYM short, added another one way too early again and covered both in here. I am adding the soybean, the wheat, and corn. I'm just gonna look at them for for a few days and see. And they usually those things usually move. So do some crazy moves based on those. So I'll most probably try trade the micro contracts, not the actual full contract. I did exit a lot of my Forex positions yesterday thanks to the Fed meeting, and most of them exited with a profit. So I'm going to go ahead and explain. Well, not all of them, most of them. This AUD CHF was actually at a stop loss. I did short from here, and then my stop loss was in here, and I was out of the position early before the meeting even before the rate was announced. I am still holding AUD New Zealand. I'm short from here. Added one more. Here I had an opportunity to go out of break even. I just decided to wait on it, and now it's not doing so well. CAD Swiss, I was short in here. Took a lot of draw when it came back to break even. I didn't add onto this one. An add here would have been good because this position would have been a profit closing in here. And I'm glad I closed it in here by the way, because it's going back up again. Swiss yen, I was long, a lot of draw again, and again the meeting came in and saved me, and I was out with a profit, and it was a good profit exit because it's going back down. Pound AUD long, I took a stop loss, and I'm glad I took it here. I didn't hold it too long or add to it because it's moved. The pound has just been having some crazy moves, and I actually avoided adding additional positions based on S2, which I usually would take. I'm finally out of the pound and the euro, and I couldn't ask for a better exit. I been long from back here somewhere. I can't even see it. It's a long from a while back. Yeah, it's long. Added to it, and it took a lot of draw, and I exited at a small profit, if any. I think maybe break even, and I'm glad I did. I mean, this is the absolute highs right here at this level, so I mean it just completely collapsed after that. Euro the same way. I was long. I think there's a mistake in here in my marking. I think I was long here. I was long in here. I had two positions. I took a stop loss on one of them, and the second one did not have a stop loss, and I would have exited manually somewhere in here. Came back and it gave me maybe a slight profit, if any. And I am finally out of the Swiss as well. Short, took a lot of heat, and it came in for a small profit in here. And again, you can ask for a better exit. I most probably won't take anything today. I'm pretty much done. I had a good day based on yesterday's trades. My Forex account is moving up nicely. I'm still looking at stocks. This is the oil, by the way. I don't know about the oil. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be trading a short in here and adding another one in here. There's a lot of news going on, and when there's so much news going on with commodity instruments, they can just move and not look into any statistics or any kind of levels at all. So I may take one short in at 113.29 or 113.25. Stocks, I mentioned, I'm looking at stocks, and I'm just going to review those quickly. This one I would have been short in here. I would only take the R2 and S2 on stocks because of the nature of the moves. So I would have been short in here. I've made a little bit of profit back in this level. AGNC, it would have been a huge draw and continue on. So now good here. The same thing with the BP. It would have been a horrible trade to hold. CWH the same way. Well, CWH I would have taken a short, most probably covered in here, and it continued on. CC would have been again a big loss. This would have came back, gave me some profit. KKR would have been still at a draw at this point with a huge draw against me as well. MBAX, not good. Roku would have came back finally. T-Dark would have came back, and W the same way. But looking at stocks, if I'd have taken all of those, I think all in all I would be down. So I'm thinking I'm gonna remove stocks altogether and just stick with Forex, adding the grains and the beans and the indices, and leave it at that. I may look at Apple or Netflix or some of the other stocks in the future, but for now maybe ETFs. But for now, I'll stick with the Forex stocks because they're just making money. And again, overall a good day between yesterday and today. I closed plus 500 for those 2 days, and I'll most probably not take anything today, but keep an eye. Maybe if I would take something, will be down here. It'll be a long way to go. Yesterday, I forgot to mention, yesterday before the meeting, I had looked at this level in here, and this would have been a great trade. I mean, the mid-level, usually with Fed days, you'll have a move up, move down, and then the meeting shows up, and then we'll have that huge move either direction. But it usually consolidates. So the mid-level is always held either support or resistance. So I looked at this trade, just take one and just see what happened. This just would have been a great trade to go long from here and exit, but I didn't take it, unfortunately. The same with MQ, it long would have just been perfect in here. I just didn't take it. And M2K, the same thing, mid-level. And the MYM, they all held on in here, but I didn't take those, so I'll keep an eye. So maybe today I'll think about buying one only around the mid-level for all four markets. For now, I'm just wait and see. That's it, and I'll do this again tomorrow.